Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm doing paid review 21QB153. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Rolex Milgauss. Dear Pontiff, I would like a collection review and advice. I would like to add one Grail piece to this collection and am thinking about going for a Vacheron 56 with the blue dial. This will be the Grail watch, and I would spend between 15 and 20,000 US secondhand. Number 2, do I have Pontiff's blessing on ending my collecting with this collection? Number 3, here is the collection. How do I set aside for my 3 sons once they grow into responsible men? Son 1 is a rule follower, logical, driven and hard worker. Son 2, middle child, dreamer and creative. He loves writing and storytelling. Son 3, youngest, is smart-willed, aggressive, tough and street smart. All 3 boys are very bright. And now let's look at the collection. The collection is a 1999 Rolex GMT 16710 Coke, a 2008 Rolex Sea Dweller 16600, a 1989 Rolex two-tone black gold with black dial GMT 16713, a 2003 Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon Professional, a 1999 Omega Speedmaster Day-Date Chronograph Automatic, a 1997 Japanese limited edition Omega Speedmaster 40, and a 2010 JLC Master Control Perpetual with moon phase black dial, not the ultra thin, a 2009 JLC Grand 976 stainless steel with black dial, and a 2012 Breguet Type 20 Transatlantic, that's the one with the date, a 2018 Seiko Presage cocktail watch. Assume the Pontiff approves the Vacheron, or I add one more Pontiff approved watch. How do I divide these, Mark? Well, firstly, Mark, let's go through this together. Because I got a feeling you may not like the answer. Number 1, I would like to add one Grail to this collection, okay? I think a Grail is a great way to end the collecting phase. To be honest with you, I think a $15,000 to $20,000 Grail is a great way to go. What do I think of the Vacheron 56? I gotta be totally honest with you, I'm not a big fan of the 56. It's kind of their entry-level Vacheron. I've got to be honest with you and say this was the cheap Charlie Vacheron. It's a Vacheron they have when it's not really a true Vacheron. It's a bit like the Breguet Type 20. I honestly would say for that money, 15 to 20,000, I got to tell you, I would probably say, man, there's so many better things to get. The Vacheron is kind of overpriced now, and I don't particularly think that represents the best buying. The 56 is kind of looked down upon. It's kind of like a 2 Series BMW. You've at least got to get a 3 Series. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be rear-wheel drive. Now, my advice, 15 to 20,000. I'll tell you what I would be looking at. 5196 Patek Philippe, the Grand Classic. Why wouldn't you get a Patek, which is a beautiful, the ultimate dress watch, instead of a stupid Vacheron 56? That's something I don't understand. The other choice is, I would say, would be a maybe a V. If you're going to go VC, I'd go for a nice Patrimony. I reckon that is better buying on the pre-owned market. Alternatively, I would have to say a Lange 1815. They are really good buying in the dress. Not a big fan of the Saxonia in Lange. And finally, what about an amazing Breguet? I don't mean a steel Breguet. I mean a proper precious metal Breguet. amazing bang per buck. So personally, I don't like the 56. I don't hate, well, I don't like it. I wouldn't buy it. It's not the end of the world if you do, but I personally wouldn't buy it. Do I have, so that's number one. Number two, do I have the Pontiff's blessing on ending my collecting with this? Look, I think we've got to have limits. I think, in my own case, I think there's always opportunity. If you won the lotto, if you got a massive inheritance, of course you would buy something to celebrate that. But in my own middle class skin, I got to tell you, I got 9 watches, 4 Pateks, 3 Rolex, a Reverso, and a Man on the Moon Omega Speedmaster. So I'm actually pretty happy. Pretty happy. Okay? I am complete. So I think having an end. Now, does that mean that's the absolute end? Of course not. I'm kind of feeling at the moment the market is very highly overpriced. I mean, I would love to add a 5170 Patek, but that's 50,000 plus, 50, 60,000. Ooh, that's a lot of money. I don't have that cash. And if I look at Rolex, I'd like to add a Pepsi. But, you know, they're selling over double retail. So, ooh, you know, so for me, I think the end of sensible collect, fair enough, not a problem. So I don't have a problem with that. And with your collection there, it's quite a good end date. What do I think of this collection? I think it's pretty good. You've got a bit of mumbo jumbo. You go, I must admit, the 1999 Rolex, the Coke, 16710 Coke, yes. The 2008 Sea Dweller, 16600, yes. The two-tone GMT, 16713, yes. The 2000, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4th good watch is the Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. Oh, but you've got the moon phase. I don't like the moon phase one. Okay. Then you've got 1999 Omega Speedmaster Day Date Chronograph Automatic. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, not a big, that's kind of getting into, ooh, it's not first class. So that's B grade, B1. 1987 Omega Limited Edition Omega Speedmaster Mark 40. Okay, that's decent. 5. The JLC Master Control Perpetual with Moon Phase. That's 6. That's a great piece. You've got the 2011 Breguet. Yeah, that's a great piece. 7. The Seiko Presage Cocktail Watch. That's B grade. That's B2. So I got to be honest with you. The Vacheron, forget the Vacheron. I'd add a Patek, an 1815 Lange, or a Breguet in precious metal. Look, how would you divide these things? You know what I honestly feel the best thing is to do? I would say to the boys, are they watch people or are they not? I would say, guys, I would like to leave you a watch when I die. I don't plan on leaving at the moment. Which Rolex do you want? And I'd let them choose. Okay, that's what I would do. I don't know if I'd divide the whole collection up for the boys there. You know, the funny thing is, a lot of people just sell this stuff. It's really sad. I personally think it's nice to leave a legacy with the boys. I would try and discuss it. I got to be honest with you. In my own case, my kids don't really show much interest. I've got the 2 older kids. Well, you know what? I don't really want to leave them anything because they kind of, I don't like how they take care. Just a number of issues. The younger two, they're not even into watches. So I'll be honest with you, I don't plan on leaving everything to them. I may sell them off, okay? I think it's nice to leave one watch. I would leave one watch to each kid, but I wouldn't be planning on the collection. This is your money, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's always nice. We like to think they're going to worship it and love it like we do. They probably aren't. They're probably going to have a few divorces. They're going to do a few stupid things. There'll be some burglaries, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think most of this shit will go to them, okay? I'm sorry, it's not a nice thing to say. So my advice is I would leave one Rolex to each, and the rest of the stuff, I'd look at, if you want to sell it, just keep it as your own sort of domain. I don't see the point. You might spend hours working this out. They'll spend minutes listing it on eBay. They don't give a shit. Okay, that's my opinion. So, what I would say is I would say to each of these boys, which one do you want? I mean, it's easy for me to make generalizations, say the coat goes here, this goes. I would just say, guys, which Rolex do you want? And you tell them, look, this is in the safe. I want you to have this. Maybe sign a piece of paper with it. Leave it with your will. That's what I would do. Personally, don't get so built up with preserving this collection, because if you give them too much, they'll just sell it. They unless they're real watch enthusiasts, man, this collection, it's nice to think they would love it and worship it like me or you, but they probably won't. Okay? They probably won't. Son one will probably sell it off to put it into property investments. Son two, the dreamer, he'll probably have a couple of divorces and a bankruptcy, so he'd probably lose it. And son three, aggressive and tough, he'll probably trade it in on a new Pepsi. Man, I don't know what to say there. So you can't let your kids can't live your fantasy. You got to live your own dreams. And if you want to keep it for yourself or trade, this is your hobby. It's your stuff, I wouldn't be too caught up with who gets what. I mean, you know what? We love our watches, and I understand you want them to go to people you love, and do they really give a shit? They would prefer the money. Why don't you ask them? Sit down with them and say, would you prefer the watches or money? And I reckon you'll be surprised when they say the money. Okay? So, please, don't get too caught up in this, okay? That's what I would work out one Rolex each, and the rest of it, ask them. Ask them that question, and then you tell me what they say. So that's my opinion. Okay, guys, that's my video for today. Guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some comments below. I will see you in the next one. Remember, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads. I desperately need more paid reviews to keep me full-time on YouTube. Full-time on YouTube. Without paid reviews, I can't survive. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube. Because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below. and I will see you in the next one.